Officially, here we go, from Fabrizio Romano has been released onto his official social media platforms. He has gone ahead to do a YouTube video in there confirming, here we go, for Odegaard to Arsenal. Welcome to the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. This is none other than Rokan David, aka RD, onto this channel, which goes by names of the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone in there. Remember, we bring football news, transfer news, watch alongs, top 10s and lifestyle zone. I'm compiling a top 10 of Arsenal in there that might go up there tomorrow in there, but the coming in of Odegaard has just disorganized our day as we had planned it. But it would have gone in there today, but I think maybe tomorrow we are going to be having a top 10 in there from a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there that will come through. But otherwise, guys, welcome to our channel. How are you and where are you watching it from? For me, I'm from the Pearl of Africa. This is Uganda in there, and feel free to go to the comment section and tell me what you think about the Odegaard deal to Arsenal being a done deal, or a here we go in there. So smash a like on the video, comment and share. This is the only way you are really going to get notified each and every time we upload a video onto this channel, as Martin Odegaard to Arsenal is a here we go. It's a here we go, and we are here to bring you the news in here. And smash a like on the video, comment and share, and tell us where you're watching it from, guys, because it always sounds nice to know where you guys are watching it from. Now today, Fabrizio Romano came out earlier and really tweeted about Odegaard closing in on Arsenal, and the next thing we are really waiting for was a here we go. And thank God that here we go has finally come through. Arsenal have officially gotten themselves a new number 10, or a perfect player to play behind that so-called centre forward of Arsenal, who goes by the names of Martin Odegaard in there. For those that are really happy for Martin Odegaard joining Arsenal, smash a like on the video. Smash a like on the video. You can as well go into the comment section with the live chat and tell me and call and tell me all feel, show me your happiness, all your reaction to the coming in of Martin Odegaard to a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Remember, he was at Arsenal last season, played 20 games in there, scored 2 games with a couple of assists, 14 in the Premier League, and scored 1 goal in the Premier League, 6 in the UEFA Europa League, and scored 1 goal into the UEFA Europa League. And remember, that goal was really nice in there. It was one of the best in there. Now, Fabrizio Romano, without further ado, has really went ahead to tweet that. As you see it on your screen, Fabrizio Romano has come out and really said the following: that Martin Odegaard had said, Martin Odegaard to Arsenal, here we go, and deal confirmed. Permanent move, bid less than 40 million euros to Real Madrid. Personal terms are already agreed on 5 years contract in there. Edu and Arteta wanted Odegaard as only priority since June. Strategy was correct, and now done deal. That is a man who goes by names of Fabrizio Romano. We all know him, that is the king of transfers everywhere. He has come out and confirmed that Odegaard to Arsenal, it's a done deal, and we expect the following to happen. Medical and unveiling in there. That's what we are left with to see here onto the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone in there, because for us, what we do is bringing you the news as it's being brought to you by the Fabrizio Romanos of this world in there. Now, he's coming at Arsenal at a trying moment in there. He came in at Arsenal, played very well. I really liked his left foot in there. By the way, left footers really have something special with them, especially if at all it's a sweet left foot. But we know there are players that are having a very bad left foot in there. Very many others. I won't mention their names because I'll sound like I'm really getting away from what the video is all about. But Martin Odegaard is really a very good player, though the problem with him is that Real Madrid brought him at the age of 16 into their young academy in there. He had big prospects. They had big plans for him. They thought he was going to be that one of those players that was really going to come and wow the world in there. But it did come to happening as Real Madrid thought about it, and they really sent him to loan to Germany in there. He came into the Spanish La Liga. They loaned him to some clubs in there, though he failed really to cap up to their standards until he came in at Arsenal, and Arsenal have come out as the number one buyer for a man who goes by the names of Odegaard in there. A man who goes by the names of Fabrizio Romano has come out and said that the reason as to why they've sold Odegaard, they thought that they had put two options to be sold. That is he's called who, this other short Spanish guy who plays for Real Madrid, Isco, in there. They thought that Isco was really going to be the person they are going to sell in there, but all in all, no bid came in for a man who goes by names of Isco in there. And what they really went for was a man who goes by names of Martin Odegaard, because Arsenal really wanted him and Real Madrid badly need money. And the manager who goes by the names of Carlo Ancelotti showed no interest in playing a man who goes by Martin Odegaard. He's not in his plans, because even when Toni Kroos, the German international, got injured, he was not considered to be one of those players. And to make it worse, he was not even part of the match squad in there. So it shows you how much the manager doesn't trust a man who goes by names of Martin Odegaard in there. And that's why Arsenal have gone in all with the bid, and they've gotten a player who goes by names of Martin Odegaard in there. Now, Odegaard coming in at Arsenal is going to be playing into that central attacking midfielder in there, fighting it with Emily Smith-Rowe in there. But I'm asking myself, Odegaard and Emily Smith-Rowe, Odegaard being just, because I look at Odegaard is 22 years and Emily Smith-Rowe is 20 years. So I think it's going to be a very good battle to watch at Arsenal right now, because let no one lie to you that they're not really going to compete, because Emily Smith-Rowe, the best position he can play is that central attacking midfielder. But Odegaard can play off the left attacking side of the midfield and the right attacking side of the midfield. And he can as well play as a false nine in there, the team which goes by names of Arsenal. So I'm just asking myself, how is it going to be at Arsenal? Because Emily Smith-Rowe handed a new shirt number 10, because he asked for it. That's what the manager told us. Secondly, he has just been given that 5-year contract at Arsenal, being one of those young lads that has come through from the academy in there. Now we wait and see what Arteta is really going to do for the lad, because the lad looks promising. But Odegaard is proven because he played the entire season at Arsenal, and I think he never missed any game at Arsenal in there. If at all, he was not injured. So the manager really trusts him and sees him as the ideal signing in there, because the manager's first priority was James Maddison in there, but James Maddison's cost was really high and they couldn't afford it. And you know, Arsenal, when it comes to money, they don't really spend high as we expect them to spend a lot in there. So smash a like on the video. You can go to the live chat and comment and tell me what you think about Martin Odegaard being signed by Arsenal and the deal being a here we go by Fabrizio Romano in there. Now, Romano added the following, that Martin Odegaard has been a priority for Arsenal since June. It was a complicated deal as Real Madrid were planning to keep him, but Edu and Mikel had a winning strategy by waiting until the end of the window to offer a permanent move in there. Now, you see what this happens in there. Now, that means, if at all this is true, as Fabrizio is setting it, it means that Arsenal really were using a man who goes by the names of Maddison as a bait, as they are fueling that Arsenal were really preparing to take in a bid for James Maddison in there. They are putting Real Madrid on pressure and letting them that we want the player, but if at all you are delaying to get us Martin Odegaard, that means we are really going to go in and sign a player who goes by names of James Maddison in there for you. So that acted like a catalyst into this deal, because Arsenal looked like they had very many options to land apart from Martin Odegaard in there. But thank God all went well, because Madrid wanted the money and they've accepted a fee less than 40 million euros in there, and it's going to later be confirmed in here, and we'll be letting you know what it really happens. Now, I think Odegaard comes in at Arsenal. He's going to play directly to Arsenal, because even the stories are indicating that Odegaard is wanted at Arsenal and they want him to get straight into the starting lineup of Arsenal as they play him, which goes to Chelsea on Sunday. And that calls for him to be registered before Friday noon. By Friday noon, Arsenal have to have unveiled this player who goes by names of Martin Odegaard, and after unveiling him, they have to register him in the Premier League as a player to be part of their squad in there. We know he has been putting on shirt 11, and there is other shirt numbers available. There is 8. I think even 11 will be good for him in there. But I pray to it that he really comes at Arsenal and really be that instant bang in there, you see, because Arsenal, by the way, has taken long signing players and they become an instant bang. Look at these signings, like last year, Gabriel Magalhaes, Kian Tierney was an instant bang. Kian Tierney was an instant bang. Which other player was an instant bang at Arsenal? I don't really remember. I think Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was an instant bang at Arsenal in there. Bernard Leno, was an instant bang from Germany in there, was an instant bang in there. So when you look at last year, Arsenal signed Gabriel Magalhaes, Kian Tierney. They brought in a player who goes by the names of Odegaard on loan, Ceballos, Willian. So last year, I think the only instant bang that they got from their signing was a man who goes by the names of Kian Tierney in there. I think he was the only instant bang that Arsenal got it. But I think Odegaard on his permanent deal is going to be that instant bang. Reason is he has been at Arsenal. He knows the Arsenal way. He knows how Arsenal plays its game in there. He knows how to play ball at Arsenal in there. So to me, I think it's going to be an instant bang because he's talented. He's talented. One thing that he has to just improve on is nowadays, if you're playing as a central attacking midfielder, you need to increase the number of goals that you score, because having scored only 2 goals in 20 games for Arsenal, that is a low return for a man who goes by the names of Odegaard, provided you are playing behind the center forward of a team. Because nowadays, look at the Brunos, look at the Kevin De Bruynes. They really finish the season with double figures in there, because there is no way you're going to lie to us that you cannot do it, because that's the reason as to why you've signed you to a team which goes by the names of Arsenal to come in and do the needful. So I think Odegaard comes in directly to an Arsenal team. I see no way Smith Rowe is going to bench him. I've seen people doing stories that Emily Smith Rowe will bench Odegaard. No way. Odegaard is really going to come through the team. One, Odegaard has a big heart. Secondly, he has leadership skills on himself. Remember, he's the captain of Norway. He captains Erling Haaland in there. So that shows you that he has some bit of leadership in there. And we look at Arsenal. Arsenal has an inexperienced side. Although it's inexperienced, Odegaard comes in with what we call that captaincy and leadership in there. And by the way, training at Madrid also is something different in there. It puts a player in a different set altogether, because you are training with stars. Secondly, top managers have managed him at Real Madrid in there. They've seen him there, Zidane, Ancelotti in there. So those tricks that he has from Madrid really put him ahead of Emily Smith Rowe. How much I like Emily Smith Rowe, but trust me, Odegaard is the real deal. And secondly, this really takes us to another level of Arsenal adding a lot of inexperienced players to itself. To me, I think he's a good addition in there, but I think a Maddison would have been a better option for Arsenal, because Maddison is a proven Premier League player. You get. Secondly, he has experience with him. He is 24 years old. He has won at least like 2 trophies for a team which goes by the names of Leicester City in there. Apart from him being really sold expensively, because I think Maddison, I think 60 is not bad for Maddison. If at all Jack Grealish has just gone for 100 million pounds in there, we all know that forward attacking midfielders are really expensive. You see, if at all Arsenal have just bought a defender who goes by names of Ben White at 55 million pounds in there, then do you expect Maddison, an attacking midfielder, to be less than that? In this world where we are, if at all La Liga was not hit by what we call the so-called financial crisis in there, I think Odegaard would have gone for more. You get, but because Real Madrid wants money, they are collecting money badly to really save their season in there. I think that's the only reason as to why they've gone in for a man, to sell a man who goes by names of Odegaard at less than 40 million pounds in there. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. I'm having Isaac Sebeti in there. I'm happy for him. Welcome to Arsenal. Me too. I'm happy for Odegaard to join Arsenal, because Emily Smith Rowe, this would have been like a very big role for him to undergo, because playing into that central attacking midfielder in the central axis really requires you to really reveal and really perform to a very high level. You must be having close to 15 assists a season. If at all you're playing for a team which goes by names of Arsenal, you must be having a couple of goals with you. So that shows you how much you're supposed to do to play into that role at Arsenal in there. So welcome Odegaard to Arsenal. We wish you the best at Arsenal. Nothing more. We don't wish you the worst. We really want to see you perform better and better at the team which goes by names of Arsenal. Show yourself to the level that you can, because you've been that player that many of us have been expecting lots of things from you. Now it's time to prove us. You are no longer on loan at Arsenal. You are really on a permanent deal coming in from Real Madrid. You are already a captain at Norway. You are 22 years old. You still have close to 10 years of your footballing career. But what you're going to do for Arsenal is really going to mean a lot for the future of your footballing career. If you turn around the season at Arsenal, score like 10 goals a season, 15 assists, that will be a very good return for your first full season at Arsenal. He comes in at Arsenal when Arsenal has just played one game into the Premier League and they've lost to Brentford by 2-0 in there. In a game, you thought that if at all he was really around, plus Lacazette and Aubameyang, I think lots of things wouldn't have gone as they want. Arsenal would have put up a very big challenge in there because Lacazette and Aubameyang are threats, and Odegaard can really take off players in there with his sweet left foot in there. He has a very nice shot on him. So I'm really privileged to see to it that he's joining the Premier League. Such young talent coming through in there. But I think Arsenal have missed out on James Maddison because Maddison is really a real deal. However much is expensive in there and Arsenal don't have that money, I think it's really a real deal for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. Now, as we told you late back that Arsenal had to sell to buy, that's what has happened. The amount of money closed because if at all 35 million pounds in there is equivalent to 35 million euros is equivalent to 30 million pounds in there. Now, they had to first sell a man who goes by the names of Willock, 25 million pounds to Newcastle, and then they had a balance left on the 80 that they used to buy Ben White, Lokonga, and the man who goes by the names of Nuno Tavares, and they added it to this to make it 30 million pounds in there to bring in a man who goes by names of Martin Odegaard in there. So guys, I really want to see you guys tell me what you think about Martin Odegaard joining Arsenal. It's a here we go from Fabrizio Romano here, confirmed in there. Those that have just joined us in, let me show you what Fabrizio really came out and tweeted. He said the following, that Martin Odegaard to Arsenal, here we go, and deal confirmed, permanent move, bit less than 40 million euros to Real Madrid. Personal terms already agreed on a 5-year contract. Edu and Arteta wanted Odegaard as the only priority since June. Strategy was correct, and now deal done and dusted. Now, I really want to see you guys going to the live chat or comment section and you tell me what you think about Odegaard permanently joining Arsenal. This time round, not on a loan deal. He's permanently joined a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there. So your reactions are welcome to the comment section below, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Rock and David, aka Radio, to this channel, which goes by the names of the Football News, Top 10s, and Lifetime Zone. If at all you are new here, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Odegaard confirmed deal. Odegaard joins Arsenal on a permanent deal from a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. It's a 5-year contract in there till 2026 in there. Odegaard is going to be a Ghana in there. And guys, welcome Odegaard at Arsenal, and let's pray he does Arsenal fans proud, because it has been really long since Arsenal gotten a player that has done them proud to feel and brag about that player. I'm out for now. See you later. Endeavor to subscribe. Your reactions into the comment section below. 5 fingers out to all those watching in. I'm out. Rokan David, aka RD, is